Hello guys, welcome back to my screen. I know you guys have missed me, and trust me, I've missed you guys too. Right? I've missed sharing my charts, sharing the market, breaking down the market for you guys. It's been a long break, and I'm really still enjoying this break. That's the truth, right? Since after the event last weekend, I just needed to cool off, guys. I needed to chill, right? But then, while still making some good money from the market, and see, I've seen a lot of traders coming to me to say, Mr. Success, my account is blown. Mr. Success, I don't understand this market anymore. Mr. Success, this trading thing is beginning to look too cumbersome for me. I don't understand what AUD USD is doing. I don't understand what Euro US is doing. I don't understand gold. Somebody told me that gold has blown his account. Right? That was during the I think that was during the NFP period. Right? Is it NFP? Yeah, gold blew some account during the NFP period, but during the FOMC, yes, GPP pounds pairs, both USD and JPY pounds. This guy blew several accounts. Right? Several accounts were gone because of pounds, but precisely pounds. But gold was NFP that gold took a lot of persons by surprise because it was looking like though market was going to the upside. Before you know, it just crashed down. A lot of persons who have been long on gold for quite a long time have lost their account, have lost their trades. They've been holding for several weeks. Right? There's a lot of position traders have lost out on gold. So, but then I'll be giving you guys just some breakdown of the market, right? Just like I know you guys have missed to see, and I'll be showing you guys just my chart on what exactly the market is doing and what you should be focusing on, guys. Trust me, during this period while I was really busy, right? While I was really busy, not giving so much attention to the market, I've actually been making some good money trading some simple pairs, just two pairs that I've been using to make money throughout. Since January, I've actually been in the market, right? Some pairs, a couple of pairs. And up to last week, NFP, actually, during NFP, I was out of the market, so I wasn't really affected by whatever had happened because I already cashed out of what is going on in the market. And also, guys, I have a lot to share with you guys, a lot of gist for you guys about the market, guys. Man, quite a lot of stuff, quite a lot of this. I think I'll be shooting videos around them subsequently, right? A lot of gist for you guys. Trust me, it's mouth watering. Some very really unbelievable stuff that have been going on with me in the market that I feel I really need to share with you guys. So you guys need to know how I do these things and the way I do them, right? So guys, if you're still watching this video, I think I've not called my subscribers. If you're still watching this video, please ensure to subscribe to my channel because this is where to be. If you're looking out to trade this market profitably, ensure to subscribe to this channel. I don't make so much noise. I just show you the market. I show you how to play this thing, how to trade this thing profitably. Amidst the many noise from a lot of other traders on YouTube, amidst the many noise in the market and all that, I filter the market for you and show you just what to do and how to make money off this market, right? So if you're tired of having markets hitting your stop loss every now and then, if you're tired of blowing accounts, if you're tired of always making deposit and never making withdrawals from the market, then this is the channel to be, right? Ensure to subscribe, to give this video a thumbs up, and also leave me a comment on what new thing you learned from this video because I am sure by the end of this video there'll be so much for you to take home. So guys, the next chart you'll be seeing, the next screen you'll be seeing will be my chart, and I'll be showing just what to expect from the market, right? So take this very seriously. I must say you should take this really seriously because what I'm about to share with you guys is gold. It's gold. You know, I don't just talk. I share facts with you. So pay attention to my next screen and give it all the attention you can. See you guys in my next screen. Hello guys, welcome back to my screen. Right, so this is the XY. You know, this one guy I like to look at first, right? So I can be able to set the perspective of the market for the other pairs. So this is the XY for the monthly time frame. You can see that the XY had actually rallied up to this particular point, which was actually the neckline of this double top we had here. The neckline, it tested it, and you can see after testing it, the XY is now collapsing down. Now the XY collapsed down to the neckline of this double bottom here, right? You can see the neckline of this up button, and from there we can see that we are having a hammer from the monthly time frame. And the forex master to understand what this means, although this is still very much early in the month of February. So this candlestick here, signifies February because we're on the monthly time frame, right? So on seeing, looking at this now, this is a strong sign that buyers are ready to push price back up from the monthly time frame. But although it is still very much early to say the month is bullish because we are still very early in the month, right? So from the weekly time frame now, you can see we still have the same hammer showing that price wants to really shoot up, but it's showing signs. It's just showing signs, showing us, when I say showing signs, I mean it's actually showing us the possibility, but not a fact, because it's still very much early in the month of February. So anything can, within the month, things can change. A market can drop down, break below the neck, and keep bleeding down. So for now, it's just a possibility that, okay, fine, that buyers are really ready to shoot to this, to take up the market. Just an introduction to signal the presence of the buyers, right? So from the daily time frame, you can see how the bulls are really looking good on the XY, right? Showing you that the XY is strengthening. The dollar is gaining strength, right? Dollar is gaining strength. But for me, before I would take them of this bullish momentum of the US dollar, I would personally want to see US dollar break above this zone, above this green zone, break it, maybe retest it before and then continue rallying. If you can break it, I would now start considering taking it seriously, because I feel the US dollar had been struggling around here, this particular range. It needs to break this range. In fact, also break this range too. In fact, these two levels, these two areas here need to be broken. Both this zone and this zone need to be broken for me to be satisfied with those bullish trends of the US index, right? Of the US index. For me to be satisfied with the bullish trends of the US dollar index. So for now, it's looking really strongly bullish, thanks to FOMC and NFP, showing where that as these two economic indicators gave us, or made the US dollar to surge, right? Really surge to the and rally with so much strength and momentum, and that is why we've been experiencing serious falls, drops across different markets, right? Across the different markets. So that is that about that. So from the 4-hour time frame, you will also notice the strong rally, right? The strong rallies. So for now, you can see we are just around this range. I'm looking at this on the 4-hour time frame. Right, certainly I would want to capture something, maybe this zone here. I'm looking at this on the 4-hour time frame. I want to also capture it from this zone, because this was a range. This was a range the market had been in. This was a range. It broke it and continued ranging around there. So possibly that we could just test here and drop. Right, we could just hit here and before the drop, or take it up before the drop, or still take it higher before the drop. But then the drop is imminent, except if you want to really rally from here, which is also another possibility. We could also rally from here, take us up from here up to the moon, right? With the continuous rise in inflation, this is also a possibility that the US dollar will gain more strength, right? Will experience a serious surge to the sky, right? This is another possibility. This is another possibility. So for now, my charts are open. So this range around there, for some of you who have been trying to buy or sell the US dollar PS for quite some days. So you can see the reason why you've been experiencing a lot of difficulty trading the US dollar PS, because you can see the US dollar has just been ranging, using strength to break down, but the range has been experiencing a very serious, intense degree of indecision and consolidation, and which is the reason why the US dollar USD PS have been looking so unstable and moving up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and all that. So for now, I'll still advise you to still trade carefully, right? Although at the moment it's looking like though the bulls are having the edge, are having the momentum and all that, but do not get so carried away yet, right? On the US dollar strength, do not think that the US dollar has gained so much strength and that the market will keep collapsing. I advise not to take that yet, because as far as the market is concerned, the current momentum of the market is bearish, right? The current momentum of the market is bearish. So let me check something first. Give me a second. Let me see something from the monthly time frame. Let me see something from the monthly time frame. To choosing my Fibonacci. Let me see something. Let me see this level. What level is it? Okay, this is a 50%. You can see this is actually why the market is experiencing this bullish surge, because we have touched the 50% mark, but this is more like 50% of this zone, of this entire zone. And a lot of times, like the forex man, I usually tell the forex mastery students, right? Let me just share this. Just you guys should forgive me. Let me just share this with them, right? For every time price hits up to 50% of the hits the 50% of the zone, that tends to experience this drag. Yes, let me use the word drag. Right, so a lot of times it could from here it bounce to the up or start experiencing a serious level of indecision before it further drop. Right, we can also from here search the sky. So this situation we are in right now is a very dicey one, right? I thank God I'm pointing this out now for you to see. It's a very dicey one. We could from here start going up a bit, right? And also from here drop. So you want to really be careful with the market, because we can see the market is at the 50% mark, right? At the 50% mark, which is usually the zone where we experience drag, right? So usually the zone where is usually that fib level where we usually experience drag, where the market experiences a drag and a form, and also a degree of indecision too. So you want to be careful. I will stress on this again. You really want to be careful with US dollar pairs, right? The US dollar pairs. You really want to be careful with them. And so that's that about USDXY, which is the US dollar index, right? So the next one is JPY basket, which is also the metric or the indicator for JPY pairs, right? So you can see this guy has been bearish for quite a long time. Sideways drop, sideways drop, sideways drop, and now we are looking like we are going up, right? We are going up, but then for me to really take the bullish momentum seriously, we can see on a monthly time frame, last month January closed with an indecision, right? You can see now we are in February. February is already looking like a serious doji already, serious indecision, right? So you can see why the market has really been really difficult to really trade lately, right? It takes a lot of you need to be seriously skilled to trade the market this period, right? If you look at the market structure and it's not really clear to you, please try to avoid it, right? Try to avoid it. Once you're not certain of the structure, avoid the market, just let it be, right? Better, like one philosophy I always share is this: better not to trade when you don't understand the market than to force yourself in the market and lose money, right? So sometimes not trading is a win, especially when you are looking when you're dealing with a structure you don't understand. Not trading it at all is a win. No matter what happens, not trading it at all is a win. So this is the market, right? We'll be able to, from the monthly time, we're able to define that the market is actually bearish, right? JPY basket is bearish and all, and which is why we've been experiencing a surge on JPY pairs, right? So you can see from the weekly time frame clearly that the market has actually been in a Bulabalu according to as Bulabai. According to one presidential candidate like that, he says Bulabai, Bala Blue. So this guy is looking like Bala Blue, Bulabai, a town hall, different. So you can see the situation with JPY basket, right? This guy has just been consolidating. So it has not been really easy trading JPY PS2, I must say. even though they've been my favorite peers of late, but it has not really been easy to trading them, right? It has not been easy because you can see the situation with them here from the weekly time frame, and if you go to the daily time frame, you see how really how it's been expounded, right? So look at this now. Maybe try to draw a trend line to catch up with this trend. You see that clearly and obviously that this trend was kind of broken. Try to put this trend, catch this trend on the side. So this is it, right? This is a trend you can see, but Muna could try to break it and might go back in, right? So for now, market is just experiencing a range situation. You can see strong range around the JPY baskets. So that it has not been easy trading them. Look at it from the 4 hour time frame, it's looking crazy and shitty, right? It's looking really shitty here. So structure like this that look is looking so bala blue, buy, avoid it. Right? Once structure starts looking like bala blue, buy, just avoid it. Just avoid it. So you can see the way this structure is really looking down. So you can just to show you that you can see I have two major metrics, the XY, JPY basket, both of them are in a very, very intense state, right? The two guys, these two major indicators are showing us that the market is actually in an intense state. So you don't want you want to be careful. It's very, very, very intense, delicate. You're dealing with a very delicate market situation. So you would want to be very careful, right, with looking at the market. So the first guy I would want to see is now Euro USD, one of my favorite pairs actually. Right, one of my favorite pairs. So let's look at it from the monthly time frame. Okay, let me take some of, let me clear the chart because I pride myself in having neat, clean charts. Having clean charts, having a clean chart. Pride myself in that. Now you guys enjoy my voice already, so I just enjoy it. Alright guys, so this is Euro USD. So you can see this was a double top, this was a large double top, and this is like the neckline, and you can see price getting to that neckline, and at the moment looking like it's expensive. We're gonna be going down more like a break and a retest of this neckline, but it's not really the truth is this guy's not really looking good, right? That's just it. I must say this, right? It's not really looking good, but then this, let me just bring this home for you. So you can see this was a major zone, right? Tested before, went to do all these crazy movements and came down here. There was a little drag around here before the break down to this level, and what this level market's looking like is going back up. We've broken this major zone, which means market is set to really rally, right? But with the introduction of this February, with February showing us this shooting star on the monthly time frame, although it's still very much early. So this is why I'm not so perturbed for the now. I'm still bullish. The market, I still feel the market is still very much bullish, right? I still feel the market is still very much bullish because it's just a few days into February, and come on, before I can start saying that maybe the month of February is bearish, maybe till when we are reaching at 20th, 20 something ahead, they can now start giving some conclusive verdict on the market, that the market that is closing bearish for the month. But now it's too early to conclude because anything can happen, right? The market can change. Yeah. CPI is coming up on Tuesday, very important, and that can change the course of the market, right? So that can change everything at NFP and this other guy FOMC at cost, or the Broha has a cost. So for now, the market is looking like this, right? The market is still looking very much as though it's bearish, right? So this is why for now I'm gonna just be careful with the market. Like we can change it from here, right? You can still change from here, go bullish. Although this is shooting star showing us like, okay, fine, we're going to be bearish. So even if you're going to be bearish, before I pay any attention to sells, right, we need to break this below this bar, right? So market needs to convince me, right? Market needs to do a lot of convincing that okay, well, let me break this bar, let me break this blue bar, and then I can be sure that market really wants to sell. So any business that is not below, any business that is above this bar, right? I'm still bullish. I'm still very much bullish, especially what the market is saying right now, right? So this is it also from the daily time frames, looking really strongly. Sorry, market looking really strongly. Let me see something here. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Let me take this. Let me assume this trend then. I told you guys a trend line is a zone, right? It's not just a line, it's also a zone. So that's why that's why I'm drawing in my mind like this, right? Drawing in mind like this, so you learn. So you can see this. So more like we are around this trend, this bullish trend. So for me, maybe we might just touch this trend and rally back up. It's also possible because for every time we touch it, we went up, touched again. We came down here. This was a very important level to have bought, right? So I bought, but personally, I missed this opportunity, right? Here we are now around here. So we might touch here before the next buy or come back to this major zone before the rally. So either ways, I'm still very much bullish until we break below this bar before I start looking at selling. For now, I just feel that this is just a pullback. I just feel that this selling momentum we are experiencing is just a pullback before we continue with the major trend. Before they continue with the major trend. So that's about Euro USD. So GBP USD, let's see what that guy is saying. From the monthly time frame, GBP USD from the monthly time frame, you can see here this one is nice. Those are this guy there to the lot of traders. Very volatile brouhaha. I like using that. I'm looking. Right, you can see from the monthly time frame, looking as though okay, we are having a okay. Let me just make sure something with my Fibonacci. Introduce my Fibonacci. Let me introduce my Fibonacci to show us something. You can see this. You can see this. You can see this. You can see this. Make sure I have to take this from this week here, as we are at the 50% zone from this week here, 50% zone, and you can see the reason why we're having this zone is very important. Let me just use the word zone is very important. You can see why we are expecting like more like looking like as though we are bearish, market wants to start collapsing, but it is like I said before, it is still very much in the month of February to conclude that this guy is this on, except it has to close like this, then that's when we can be sure that the market is first to drop. The month it needs to close with a bullish or bearish engulfing, right, or a shooting star for us to be sure of the course of the market, right? For us to be sure of the course of the market, don't mind me just going through some messages. So weekly time frame is showing us still that okay, the market is really trying to look bearish and all that. So I'm still not carried away by the bearish situations we experience in the market, right? So for now, I feel that okay, let's clear this zone, right? Even if you're doing gara, right? Even if this guy is doing gara, right? Let it also okay. Fine, let's clear this green bar, break below this green bar. Then I'll take it. I might consider taking it seriously. But you can see this is more like a double. This more looking like a double top, and they're having a slight situation around here. So we need to break below it at least to be sure that okay, that JPUSD is really serious about in the business of selling, right? It's serious about the business of selling, right? It's serious about the business of selling. So you really want to know how, okay, fine, when and how I'm going to take up this market, then trust me, you need to get my entry strategy is exclusive to the Forex Mastery students. And this is why on the 15th of this month, I'll be taking up the new set of students. Currently, I have a Valentine offer going on, right? 20% discount on any of my courses, either the Forex Mastery course or the crypto mastery course. So any of these courses, you can access them for a token, a one-time payment. And currently, the promo is still on. The 20% discount promo is still on. So take advantage of it and ensure I may see you in class on the 15th of February, right? So that's where I really get to cook you and show you just how to do this thing the way I do it. Right? I know some of you watching this screen are like, wow, right? Are like, Mr. Success, I need a deeper conversation with you around this market. You need to want to have that deeper conversation. It is not. It's something that it is an exclusive session for the Forex Master students. It's an exclusive session for the Forex Mastery students, and not just for free. I don't give that for free. My time is very important to me too, right? So this is what I need. I need the market to clear this zone, right? I need the market to really clear this zone. Let me make it a zone so that I will pay attention to it, right? Pay attention to it. Just let me not just use a line to mark it. Need you to clear this zone. Yeah, clear this zone. Then I'll be sure that okay, fine, that you are set for business or you are ripe for business. Let me see something. See something. Let's see this trend here. This is a trend here. Let's see. Yes, there's not a serious something. Sure. Should I touch? Sorry. So this was Ethereum. Okay, this GPUSD guys. So this is it. So I need GPUSD to actually clear below this zone. So for our time frame, we are still bleeding down, going down, going down, going down. You can see the FOMC and NFP showing us, giving the market some hot blows, right? Giving the market some hot blows. Market is collapsing, greatly collapsing, greatly collapsing, greatly collapsing. We just trap it around here. You can see history will always repeat itself. Got a draw, got a draw, got a gain. So if you are paying attention to some of these zones, you trust me, if you're paying attention to some of these zones, you won't really struggle so much with the market, because the market will always interpret, tell you what it wants to do. It always the chart will always print the intentions of the market. Right? The chart would always print for you the intentions of the market. It's just for you to work with what the information the chart is saying to you. Right? Just for you to pay attention to the informations and work with it. Wow. Let me remove this line. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. Let me just keep that for them. So this is what I just want the market to do for me, right? Let's look at AUD/USD. AUD/USD. This one very nice guy too. One Mr. Nice guy that I've been looking at for some time now. Right? I've been looking at this guy for some time now, and really, it's been impressive, right? AUD/USD has been impressive. So you can say AUD/USD to go to this significant level. This is a major zone. I will go to this significant level and I can see the market responding accordingly or still. Right? Because the market also responding accordingly, right? So responding accordingly. So if you pick the market from here, from this particular, from the peak here to this zone here, you can see that this was still the 50% mark, right? So all of them are the 50%, because that's why you're experiencing this bullish, this bearish candles have been formed early in the month of February. Right, so this is 50%. You can see how the markets are just so synonymous. All of them at 50%, 50%. So you want to be careful. Right? You want to be careful with the market. So don't be deceived by the current data the market is printing for you. Don't get carried away to start jumping or dancing. The market is not going to fall. No, it might be heartbroken, right? So save yourself that heartbreak and prepare the market for some eventualities. Prepare the market for some eventualities. So for me, these are areas I feel the market needs to clear for me. The market needs to clear below this zone. This one might give it a little bit of headache. Let me clear this first. Let me use this. Use this power zone. Use this power zone from the 4 hours. So you can see, personally, I want the market to actually clear this zone. Right? Clear it, then I'll take you seriously. So this is like a double top. So the first person to understand what this means. This is a reversal pattern, right? From section module 4. This is module 4, module 3 of the Forex Mastery course. I've talked about reversal patterns, chart patterns. So this is a double top, and they know what that means. For every time we see this particular chart pattern, right? We know the Forex Mastery students know what this means. Right? It means that we are up for some good ride. Right? Up for some good ride. So for now, this is like the neckline. So possibly tomorrow is Monday and all that. So we'll see some pullbacks before drops, before the market will drop. So this is also a possibility. Well, I might go back to test this neckline. This zone is like the neckline of this double top. The neckline of this double top. So I might just go there before the drop. Or from here, we'll keep on going to the sky. Because as far as the weekly time frame is concerned, market is still very much bullish, right? The current momentum is bullish. Current momentum is bullish, but then we have conflicting candlesticks, right? We have conflicting data from the chart, so we just have to be also careful. But that's this. I'm mapping out these areas. I need the market to clear so that I can be confident and be strong on my decision with the direction of the market, if it's going up or going down. For now, looking at the market is still crashing down, but I think this is going to change pretty soon because the month is still very much early, right? Still very much early, so it's not just so safe to say market is going down or going up. So just for this point, this way I advise you to just observe. Don't watch. Don't be quick to jump into the trend because if it is crashing, it will continue crashing. You just want to jump. No, be patient. Allow the market to form, to build your setup for you. Allow the market to build. Be patient to wait to see the market build your setup before taking the market up, right? So the next guy I'll be looking at is my USD JPYPS, which is the USD JPY. This one interesting dude that has actually blessed me. JPYPS actually are the guys I've been trading lately. I must confess, these are the guys I've been trading lately, right? And these guys have made me some significant amount of money, right? Because this guy sideways drop, sideways drop, sideways drop, sideways drop, sideways, and for the first time instead of a drop, they are seeing a bullish candle. So at this point, a lot of persons are already shouting buy, buy, buy. It's not, we are still on the bearish. The trend is still very much bearish. This is the previous side. Before I can be strong on buying USD JPY, this guy needs to clear above this previous high, right? Giving me an opportunity to enter the fact about buy. For now, it is not safe, it is not bullish here. This is just a one candle shooting to the sky, as you can see, right? So from the daily time frame, don't be carried away to think that the market is buying. Although if you go to the 4 hour time frame, it's looking so bullish. We are broken out of the channel. What next? What else remains? Let's just keep going up. But then we need to clear the previous high, right? Remember the rule of trends, right? Higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows. So for also form to enter a bullish trend, we need to be entering at a new higher low, right? We need to be entering at a new high, not the present higher low. It is usually not safe entering the market on that. It is aggressive. Let me say what is aggressive entering, buying the market on the current, on the first higher low. Let me use what on the first higher low, possible higher, not even a higher low yet. It's just a possibility, right? On the first high, it's really not safe. It's really not safe, right? So let's not even go there yet. So we need to, this guy needs to break up. From here we can still experience market, because market can still from here drop down, or maybe hit to this zone here before the drop, but then the drop is very much imminent, very much imminent, because this guy JPY basket is really, the momentum is really something. The bullish momentum is not something noteworthy, right? The bullish momentum on JPY basket is noteworthy. So one other important guy I've been trading to has been JPY, JPP, JPY. It looks like a very rough. It looks like a rough yam, but trust me, this guy can be. It's really simple to trade, right? It looks really rough and noisy. From the monthly time frame, broken. This was the bullish channel. I know what happens on the bullish channel. We are breaking it below bearish, right? And you can see that has already happened. If you go to the okay, let me just do this. Let me check this first. So you can see we had more like a double top. We broke above it. Let me clear this channel. Let me clear this line so that the market, this guy can be a little more easier for us to understand and unravel and unmask. So you can see we broke above it. We've coming and more like coming to retest. We retested it. So there's the chance they currently, although we're looking as though it's bearish, but then I feel the market is going to be shooting up soon, right? I just feel it, because actually I'm using the word I feel is because the month is still very much new. We can later break back into this zone or change bullish and keep going up. So either of this can happen, right? Either of this it's a possibility. So from the weekly time frame, you can see we are just consolidating above the neckline, this zone here. This support zone, we are just consolidating above it. So if you look at this from the daily time frame, you can see the same consolidations, right? But if you want to really view the market, so you can start maybe mapping out some areas feel are important. This is also another important zone to note. So you can see market as so presently the current situation of the market is that the market is actually ranging around this zone between this green bar and this area here. The market is just ranging around it. Right, it's just ranging around this. So actually been buying and selling around this range, right, for quite some time, and it has been an interesting ride. It's been an interesting ride. So for now, definitely I'm not going to enter the market around here. I would definitely want to see the market touch this major zone before I enter. Right, so make sure if you are doing anything in the market, make sure you are always doing it around the zone. Don't stop entering markets midway. So person that will want to start selling from here midway, that is, it is not safe. Right? It's actually one of the major reasons why a lot of you traders have been losing money. Right, I'm cutting some massive soup here for you guys. Right, so be patient to see the market really come down to this zone. Let it build for you, let it set for you that it wants to rally up, then you enter and continue with the rally. Right, so don't be in a haste. One of the things that has killed a lot of traders in this market is haste, spirit of haste. It's one spirit you need to fight and cast and bind. Spirit of haste, cast and bind that spirit, right? Because it is why and how a lot of traders have lost significantly to the market, right? So one other guy I've been trading, I must say, confess, is AUD JPY. So it's been AUD JPY. I've also been trading this guy too. So some of you have been following me on social media handles. You've been seeing my charts and my posts. So these are the, despite my many busy schedule, these guys have really done me well, I must confess. So from the monthly time, let's look at it from the monthly time frame. So for the monthly time, nothing looks straight at all. So let me remove this. This is one of my some of my teachings sessions to my students. So you can see there are a lot of lines, but the market is not looking really nice. But then trust me, it can also be interesting trading this guy. Despite the consolidations and all that, it can be really interesting. It's really fun trading them. Trading AUD JPY. So you can see this looks like maybe a head and shoulder broken retest, wants to drop and all that. So this is it also from the daily time frame. You can see, so for now it is not really safe to enter the market, so let it calm down, wait for some time. So I'm not going to be in a hurry to enter this market. Personally, I would want to see the market around this zone before I take any action. I want to see the market around this zone here, right? I would want to see the market around this zone for me to take any action or breaking this green bar. So for me on TVIPS, I'm going to be taking, maybe I might be waiting. I have to wait for some days. Right? It's not easy. It's not easy, but I'm going to be patient to wait for the market to come to me for me to take it up. right? Don't be patient to wait for the market. Gonna be patient to wait for the market. So the one also important guy is gold. Gold also dealt this guy that dealt with a lot of traders. So why and how did gold deal with a lot of traders? Simple, right? Simple. Look at gold. Look at what gold had done. Look at what gold had done. Look at what gold. In fact, so let me remove this guy that's been annulled. So this is a current situation of gold. This is a current situation of gold. Let me clean all this so you can see gold has just been ranging around here. Let me use this. Around this mark, gold has just been ranging around this mark. So we go to this point, this zone, and looking as though okay, fine, might be crashing down from the money time frame, but then still very much, like I said before, still very much early to come to that verdict, right? Still very much early to come to that verdict. So from the weekly time frame, I see around here that this zone here is important. See that this zone here is quite important, and you can see it's like 50% between this area. You can see the main noise and stuff's going on around here. So let me use a zone, parallel zone. So market, so let me use some market. Bulabai. Bala blue. Bulabai. Some people will not kill somebody. All these presidential candidates will not kill somebody. So you can see the situation of the market right now. So this is gold. Gold has actually cleared a lot of guys. Really cleared a lot of guys who have been bullish for a long time. You can see the strong drop, right? Who have been entering market midways, trying to catch or join the train, join the ride. You can see why it is dangerous to do that. Right? That's why it's dangerous to do that. And this is also why you need to trail your profit. You need to lock your profits. If not, this will happen to you. So gold right now, the momentum gold is looking like something that wants to drop down to this point first before it start thinking straight. But that this guy, it has its own mind. It's trading as if it's a long ranger. It sometimes it want to just come down to it's a zone before telling us any other, giving or telling us any other anything or listening to anybody. Whew. So that's that about gold. So you can see gold, like a double top, and Forex master, you know that still the same of the three. And Forex master course, it's like a neckline that's broken, retest, and before you know it, we are down back, coming down. So nothing really, guys, is stopping this guy from touching this zone. Nothing. The job is to find a way, wait for the market, wait for pullbacks. And that's for those of you like enter market midways, wait for pullbacks, make sure you wait for, but don't catch the falling knife. It's like a falling knife. Trying to catch it, trying to enter, you might get stabbed. Right, you might guess it might just stab you and eject. That kind of strong rejection, and your money is, and you know gold. You don't want to you don't want to ever take the chance of trading gold with a small when you have a small account, right? You don't want to take the chance of trading gold when you have a small account. So that is what they call very risky. Very risky. Right? So I think I don't want to say much about gold because I'm really feeling exhausted. So look at BTC. So actually I've been on BTC is actually finally crashed down to this back to this net. I marked it before. So look at BTC for the multi time frame sharp on the lighter notes. On lighter notes from the weekly time frame, let me clear out these things so we can make the markets. Alright, from the monthly time frame, you can see the strong bullish candle, right? Strong bullish candle. And this was why that's January. January was really good for the market. And this was why other persons were shouting and the bull, because it's been a long time we experienced this bullish momentum, this size of bullish momentum. It's been a long time. We've not experienced that in several months. For the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For over 1 year, the bulls have not showed this strength for over 1 year. But it's only natural for people to start shouting bullish. Right, and this is also looking like more like an evening star, and sorry, like a morning star. So there's also a possibility that this can really be something good for the market, right? Something good is coming up. is really coming up for the market. So for me, I won't want to be perturbed with whatsoever is going on from the weekly time frame. So you can see from our trend line, we more like broken above this trend, right? We've broken above this trend, but then we are having a situation because this zone has been a very, this zone is a very serious zone, right? This one is a very serious zone that market needs to really clear. Market would really need to clear. Right, this market needs to clear above this range. Right, at the end of the day, market needs to clear this range. So this range situation we have here. So the daily time frame, this is the situation of things. But this situation of things, we are still around this range. So you can see us around this range, but then there is still hope. But there's still hope. I feel market is still will still be bullish. But then this zone is something we would want to we want to be careful with. So personally, I want to mark this area because I'm also holding some coins, some very important coins. So I want to pay attention to BTC. So any alarm below this green bar, I definitely would want to sell. Right? Any alarm below this green bar, I would want to sell. Any alarm above, then fine. Let's keep riding. But anything below this green bar I just marked here, it means that if you break this green bar below 22, we break below 22,622 also, right? Maybe 22,500. Anything makes BTC breaks below 22,500, nothing stopping it from crashing down to 16K, right? So you want to, at this point, you want to be very observant. You want to be very observant on this guy. Right? You want to be very observant on this guy. You want to observe this guy, right? And set your sell limit on your assets, at least so that you not lose all your profits to the market, right? So you won't lose all your profits, all the profits the market that the rally the market had done had given you over the month, right? So that's just that about the market, right? This is that about the market. So guys, just stay tuned because I have some very important information more to pass to you. But then if you're watching this video and you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please, what are you waiting for? Subscribe and share with me which asset you prefer, which asset makes more sense to you, that you really want to trade and all that. So and also if there's any asset you want me to really look at for you, share with me on the comment section. Definitely I will respond and will react to your comments. So guys, I'll be seeing you guys on my next screen. Definitely I'll be seeing you guys on my next screen, right? So just be patient and stay tuned to this channel. So guys, welcome back to my screen. I trust you guys have learned a lot and you've seen a lot from my chart, and you've seen those words I am projecting, what I'm expecting, and what I am setting out to do in the market, and the pairs that I want to really focus on to make money from the market. So even amidst the many pairs we've looked at, you've seen the few that I'm paying attention to. And let me still make sound this warning again to you watching this video. If you know you don't have big enough capital, is you just trading a $20 account or $500 account, please stay clear of gold, right? Stay clear of gold, because that guy is a sniper that is ready to take you out, take your money out at any point in time. So you don't want to take the risk, you don't want to take any chance right now. No matter how juicy gold looks like right now, try to avoid that dude. If on my own, this is my opinion to anyways, right? If you really want to really carefully grow your account, carefully manage your account and all that, please stay clear of gold, right? So now, while watching this video, I know you guys have been hearing me talking about the Forex Mastery course, the Crypto Mastery course, module this, module that, and what is this course about? What is this program about? Now, this program is a 3-month program. Either the Forex Mastery course or the Crypto Mastery course. It's a 3-month program, right? Where I get to really groom you, I get to really shape you, get to really refine your trading approach and make you into that fine trader you aspire to be, right? To get consistent with winning and cashing out from the market. So if you're still a trader who is watching this video, you are struggling, and you know, right? Because traders, I don't really get to share enough deep, and don't really get to go so deep enough with you on this channel, because a lot of times I just want to breathe in and just do my thing and get out, right? But if you really want to have me to sit you down, do this on a one-on-one with you, then you need to sign up for the Forex or Crypto Mastery Program. So either of these markets that you want to take up, the Forex market or the crypto markets, we have you covered. We have a complete program designed to give you all the know-how to stay winning with either of these markets. You can either choose to take one or both of them. It's fine, right? Because on the 15th of this month, I'll be taking up a new set of students. On the 15th of this month, I'll be taking up new sets of students. Trust me, you don't need to have the best knowledge. You don't even need to even have any idea about trading the market at all. We take you from beginners to pro. Yes, right, it's a promise, not just a promise, but a fact. We've done it before, we've done it with our students, and we are still doing it, right? Some of students are watching this video and they can validate this, that a lot of them, by the time they met me or they encountered me, they had little or no zero knowledge about the financial market. And today, a lot of them are trading full time, making money from this market and doing so well for themselves. A lot of my students are actually quitting their jobs to face market, because come on, like just like me, right? Because I've been there before. The market pays way more than the job right now. Right, it pays more than any job that I can think about right now, right? And come on, once you have the know-how, you have the skill, you can print money at will at any time of the day, 247. They can print money from the market. So why struggling with traffic, bothering with boss wahala and all that, right? Take this guy up, take it seriously, and trust me, this market can bless you beyond your imagination, because it's doing that for me, right? And so if it's doing that for me, it can also, if God is using this for me, it can also use this market for you. So guys, if you're still watching this video up to now, you are yet to subscribe, please, you're wrong. Ensure to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget, right? I'm actually doing a Valentine offer on my programs, on the Forex Master Program or the Crypto Master Program, a 20% discount from now to the 14th, right, of February. So on the 15th, class will start proper, right? It will be a 3 months journey of growth, three months journey of learning, of refining, of building, of transforming you into the great trader you really, all the great traders you admire, like me, right? So you get to trade and see the picture of the market just the way I do. You want to do it the way I do it, then ensure you sign up for the program. You can use the link below from the description section to send me a WhatsApp message or an email requesting access to the Forex Mastery Program or the Crypto Mastery Program. I'll be so glad to have you on board, guys. You get to also get the privilege of joining my community, where you get to interact with my older students, and you also get to see how we do this thing on a daily basis and make money off this market on a daily basis, right? So guys, I will see you guys when I see you guys again. So for me to this, me saying was it that was this word for goodbye. But then see you guys when I see you guys. That's actually what I want to say, right? Bye bye from now. Peace.